So today we're going to learn how to play the hymn I Need Thee Every Hour. So we're going to start off a little bit more basic, and then we'll get a little bit harder, and then I will give you the demo of how I will play this hymn. So it's in the key of G major, and you will be able to see the sheet music coming across the screen in the places that I tell you, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off and kind of just go through it, okay? Let's play the first line, and then we'll talk about it. So it does like this. So one thing I would start off saying is that with the left hand, what you're going to be doing is just running eighth notes. Okay, so it'd be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So it doesn't really matter what notes you hit, just roll your chord. Okay? And if you need to figure out what the chords are, you can see that if you just figure out the notes on the sheet music, most people are going to know how to do that anyway. Okay? So those are the notes you're going to need. Now for the right hand, I'm basically going to be playing 3 notes each time. So play what's written, but then you just add one more note in the harmony, and that builds you a full chord. So all together, with your chords in your right hand and then your running eighths in your left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Now let's move on. Sorry. Let's do that again. Now, if there are 2 measures in a row that they have the same chord, so for example, even on the very first line, the need thee every hour most, both of those measures are outlining a G major chord. So when you have 2 measures in a row that are like that, start off normal with your G in the bass, and then instead of just doing your G normal, instead of playing a G as your bass, go up a third. So 1, 2, 3, this would be a third. So now you're going to roll your G chord off of a third being your starting note. So just the left hand. I need thee every hour. Like that. You'll see that again. Here we go at the chorus. This is 2 measures in a row with the key D. So we're going to come up to the third. So 1, 2, 3 is F sharp. Same thing there. When you go every hour I need thee, oh bless. What you can do is you'll come up to your B here, and it's actually written that way if you can see. And then I'm just adding a G7 chord on top. And then keep going. So one other thing I would tell you for the right hand is you can do lots of rolls. So either from the top coming down on any of those chords. See how I'm rolling up and down? And then also you can do a little turnaround at the end. So at the end of the chorus, then you go back into it. So here's what you need for that. So you're coming from a G chord to a C chord. Now here's what you can do in your right hand. Still keep this, and then you go to C. So the left hand's easy. Now for the right hand, you're going to be playing all 6th inversions. This is a 6th apart. So you're going to be doing B, G, A, F sharp, F sharp, D, and then E, C. And when you get to that E, C, you're going to bring back in your C chord on the bottom. So this is how it will sound. And then you go, and keep going. So now let's talk about some more advanced things that you can add. First things first, and I absolutely love doing this on this song, the way you can start this song off is with a giant scale. Here's what it'll sound like. And the note you need on top, at the very top, I know you can't see it, is a B. Just like that. So your scale is going to begin on a C chord in the right hand and a D octave in the left. And then you're going to do a G scale. So remember, you have an F sharp. All the other notes are white. Just like that. And then one other thing you can do to kind of make it a little bit more elaborate is when you get to a group of 4 notes, so you know right here, and then you have like these notes. So this is a group of 4 that you'd play straight like that. You have a G, A, B, and C. Kind of go up and then come back down and go up again. So like this, really slow. Up, down, go back up, down, go up from your G to C, back down, and then you keep going. So a lot of places you can just mirror what you're doing down here and take it up and mirror it back down. So when you're coming from no tender voice like thine, just do it's just a D major pentascale. You can do it with octaves. All it is a D, E, F sharp, G, and A. Do your scale again. Mirror up top. And then you can do a chord substitution here with an F normal, natural F. So on that need thee, I want you to take an F in your right hand and a D in your left. And then you're going to move to a G7 in your right hand with a B octave in your left. That's the word O. And then you keep going, bless. Now if you're ending it, come to this G chord. We can end it. So when you go on the word come to, we're going to slow it down a little bit. Well, not really slow it down, but hold it longer. Come to thee. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a open fifth, so G and D, and then you're going to come down to the next inversion below that, so D and B. Hit that twice, and then come to B and G again. So really slow. And you're going to do the same thing with D. So you'll have a D and A. Come down to A and F sharp. Hit it again. And then F sharp and D. And then I would recommend going to a C. And then a C minor. And then you can end it. And the way I roll it going up the top is you take an A and a D. And then a G and a B, and you alternate in between the two. Come up an octave, and then end it. And what my left hand is doing is kind of just very simple. So I have a G, A, B, D, G, A, B, D, G, A, B, D, and then I ended up with a G roll. So all together, here is now how I would play this hymn, I Need Thee Every Hour.